As the country's esports scene continues to grow, many challenges are faced within the industry that can tarnish the image of Malaysian esports. Key players such as the Malaysian Digital Economy Corporation, MDEC, and esports brand KITAMEN plays vital roles in boosting the image of esports in Malaysia. Here's Wan Eizzul Islam with the details.
Welcome to the Esports segment with me, Wan Eizzul Islam. Now we have a very special interview lined up today. We have Encik Hasnul Hadi from MDEC as well as Jazil Jomlin from KITAMEN, and we'll be talking about their focus within the Malaysian esports industry. Let's find out more. Okay, so for my first question to Encik Hasnul, with MDEC getting budget from the government, 20 million ringgit, what will MDEC's focus be with that budget for 2020?
The 20 million ringgit is to really look at how we're going to grow local heroes with the digital content. And with specific, if you're looking at very specific towards esports, this will be around game development. So with this budget, we're hoping, but we know exactly that we're going to use this to actually incentivize and actually be able to make creators, give them an opportunity for them to, one, create their content. Second is to actually look at how do we help them produce that content, and most importantly, how do they actually get to the market.
Now we have KITAMEN, who have always been addressing the local esports and boosting the image of esports, especially here in Malaysia. Now, Jazil, what can you tell me? How can esports be elevated more in this region? What more can be done?
I think one of the things that we can do to further bolster esports is to improve its legitimacy and affirmation, similar to what Hasnul was mentioning. And I think going further more than just issues between organizers and participants, I think we need more legitimate content.
One thing that's been quite highlighted in the industry, especially for esports, is healthy gaming. Now, how does healthy gaming, why is it important first of all, and how does that help mix or combine with creative content industry?
I think both KITAMEN and MDEC, we are firm believers that esports is not necessarily a bad thing, gaming included, but there just needs to be a more regulated and controlled environment where we stray away from the stereotypical sedentary and antisocial lives that these gamers live, and we prepare them towards more brighter future prospects when it comes to careers. And when we talk about careers, you talk about creative content usually when it comes to gaming and esports.
Okay, Hasnul. Now, the greatest challenge within esports is knowing, with the allocation by the government, the main concern right now is what are we going to do with that, and is there a blueprint or is there a plan forward with that allocation?
There are always challenges, and I think this is part of the job, and in terms of making any industry grow. One of the things that MDEC has been working on the side is this thing called the Digital Content Ecosystem Policy. And and with this policy, we are looking at how we can actually, at the national level, essentially look at how we can actually accelerate further the growth of the digital content industry, which includes games and esports. Now, further to that, we have actually been in constant conversations with the Ministry of Youth and Sports on their esports blueprint, and we have given a lot of thought, a lot of ideas, and also a lot of sort of plans that we are incorporating with them in terms of specifically in the esports blueprint that they are creating, and we hope that it will be shown off very, very, very soon.
Wan Eizzul Islam, 4/7 edition.